What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Today I would like to just talk about a quick comparison of a couple things. I'd like to give you guys an update on my ZR2 build. We're kind of talk about some news that just came out about the ZR2 and maybe a couple little things about the new Tacoma. I think it's kind of interesting and definitely give another side of what these trucks can do. So a quick update on my ZR2. I just got off the phone probably about a few hours ago. I just got off the phone with the place I ordered my ZR2 from, which was Fox Lake Chevy in Fox Lake, Illinois. Super nice company. They've been very helpful so far. The sales guy that called me wasn't the guy that I ended up ordering the truck from. Apparently he got let go or fired or just moved on. So a new guy named Corey contacted me. We talked for like 20 minutes or so and was just letting me know, what's going on. He's taken over now, and we kind of went over my truck, and he said the exact same thing that the other guy told me. Production for these trucks are not until third quarter of this year. I've said that in my past videos beforehand, and and everything's still lining up with how this is true. Because GM is having issues with what they're running now. They can't even ship out trucks with bedliners or so. They're having a hard time with that, and there's hail damage, which is like 4,000 cars. So if your dealership is telling you that it's going to be shipped, it's going to be made in June, I personally would not go off that advice. I would just still say third quarter, because when they look at their computer and they can say it's in the 3400 code status, they don't know that. I'll be straight up 100% honest with you guys. The dealership does not know what, they just read that code and they think it's, hey, it's going to get built such and such date, and it's honestly, they're just giving you something to make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. So the dealership, I was straight up honest with them. I said I worked for manufacturers, so I mean, personally, don't just throw stuff under the bus to make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I'd rather you just tell me the truth and be done, because obviously I want the truck now, but at the flip side of things, I would rather wait for a decent truck than get a truck that's going to be constantly being shoved back into the dealership and getting fixed all the time. So I think that's I think that would be kind of a cool thing to I think that's what they shouldn't end up doing. That's what I'm being straight up honest. I wish dealerships would just go away. I see that some companies are trying that out, but who knows if that will ever actually happen. I think going to the dealership is kind of more of a hassle to everybody than it is anything. So that's my 2 cents. If they're telling you soon, it's going to be shipped out soon, don't listen to them. I've seen on Facebook a few times where they spotted a 2023 ZR2 on the streets, but it's in Michigan. Okay, Michigan is like the headquarters of the big three, car manufacturers. They have their testers. They're doing their testing on whatever vehicle. So again, even seeing pictures is kind of like, yeah, that's a tester. As soon as I see a license plate with Michigan plates on there, it didn't get made. That was basically that's somebody that works at headquarters and is driving around with it. I mean, luckily for him. I mean, I'm jealous. It was a black one. I ordered a tan one. So, but then some news. I will put the link in the description below on where I found this information at. If you care about your MPGs and you ordered a ZR2, hopefully you got a napkin or a tissue paper, because you make a little bit of cry. But at the flip side, if you're buying these vehicles, I mean, I think most people are not buying these vehicles for, having, a 30-mile MPG off of it. So, so kind of keep that in mind. I have seen some kind of fluctuation on Facebook and some forums and whatnot, and seen some pictures. So what was just released today, actually this morning, it said, just kind of a quick little overview before I say this. The overall weight of ZR2 is 4,940 pounds. She is a heavy boat. I had a 2019 Dodge Charger, which is 4,300 pounds. And, it needed a V8 Hemi with a scat pack to get that thing up and moving. So having a 4-cylinder, yeah, that's a lot of weight for a 4-cylinder. They get their torque with that turbo. So combined, and it's actually for the ZR2, it's all the same. City and highway is combined of 16 miles a gallon. Is that real world, or did they do it on the track? I'll be honest, I truly have no idea. I would hope they would do it kind of in the real world comparison, but some companies have their track, and I know GM has a track. So if they did it on their track, it's not really truly real world, and also depends on what you need, or where they take it. I mean, so having the 342 gears, I believe, that are in there. Did they go too light with a gear? I think so. If they're getting only 16, I think they should have just went straight to a 410. So that probably be something that I'm going to look into, especially when we're going to go up to, depending on if there's a company out there, maybe I could talk to, or maybe we can try to do some filming of a lift for these trucks. I would like to see a 37 on it, so you already know your gas mileage is going to go even worse, or even if at best a 35. So I think either one. I'd prefer a 37 because I really like that look of a 37. I think that's kind of my personal sweet spot. Some people don't like the big tires, and they're not going to use these trucks for my ideal is why you're buying a ZR2 is to take it off road, or you just want to spend the money and never take it off road. But that's on you. Everybody has what they want to do with their stuff. So I'm planning on wheeling it. I'm planning out, doing a lot of overlanding with it. Excuse me. So I think there's about to fall. So yeah, I mean, that's everybody. Sorry, my phone fell, so I had to kind of reset it. So yeah, I mean, depending on what you plan on using your vehicle for, it may not even matter to you what the MPGs are, or you would care, or even if if that even matters or affects you, or what you guys want to do with it. So especially when gas is still kind of going up, and we're going into the summer season where it only gets more expensive. So, but again, I'm not buying this for the gas. I'm buying this because this is basically my hobby, or my enjoyment of, especially I can do with my son. I think that's the most important part of it, is I can do with my son and my fiance. We can go out camping, or just putzing around, or do whatever we want. So, and film YouTube. But that's basically all I got for you guys today, because I wanted to talk about a few other things, but I may leave that for Friday's video. I would like to do a comparison of the brand new Toyota TRD Pro and the Trail Hunter. So I'm going to compare the just the basic ZR2 with the TRD Pro. I think those two, as in spec wise, are the same. And then at the same time, I think the Tacoma Trail Hunter is compared up with the Trail Boss or Desert Boss. I think those two are kind of more compared for themselves. So, and then eventually I would like to bring in the Ford Raptor. I think still to this day, I still think if you want the power, you're gonna go with the you're gonna go with that Ford. But I still say the Chevy, you're getting more bang with your buck out of all of them. But we're gonna compare them. I'm gonna make a big list, and we're gonna go over everything. So yeah, I mean that's basically all I got. Oh, I guess stay tuned once we move into the house. So in the future, what we are planning on doing with this channel is I am going to be making a studio. I haven't really decided yet if we're going to do it in the room or we're going to do it in the garage. So I'm going to start investing in some better mics. So I'm not just going off one of these things. These were, I don't know, I think I spent, $40 on Amazon for it or so. And, so we can have better quality. I can actually sit down and actually take more time on making some videos. Because I think that's what I more enjoy doing YouTube is actually more the editing side. So I think I really like the editing part of it. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe, I got a lot more stuff coming up in the future. And again, unfortunately, it's more of I won't really say TED Talk, but I would say it's more of a talking blog right now, just because I don't really have I don't have the truck here yet to show you guys. So thank you. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.